Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to continue our last tutorial, and into the last tutorial, as you can see, we have completed our login as well as registration module, and now I am going to create the logout module, and as well as you can see, we are going to create the message also, that is a message entity. So let me first of all let me show you how do the user get registered. Here you can see that I have added the data, and when I click on the register button, you can see that it says the user registered successfully, like this message, that is it is the very raw message. As you can see, it says the very raw text is there. So let me go to the Eclipse ID and then let me create a message entity to create the alert type of the messages. So let me create a new class. Entity means new class I am going to create, and into that let me name it as a message, and into this class I am going to design the message entity for our alert message, which we can got after successful registration. So here only I have registered, written the one method, written the as you can see, written the content, it is the message content variable I am going to return, and message type, that is which type of the message is, and CSS class, that is which CSS class of the bootstrap that we are going to create. So now I am going to write as a create the constructor using that fields. We require the constructor, and as well as we also require getters and setters also for that entity. So let me create the getters and setters, select all that fields, and click on generate. So here you can see that we have successfully created our message entity, and let me tell you how to use this. So first of all you have to go, so here I have created the message class for our entities or alert type of the message, as I have shown you into the demo video. So that alert type of the message, to show up that alert type of message, I am going to create that entity. So now into the register servlet, you can see here I have, after successfully, as you can see, after successfully register our user, as you can see, I have written the out.println simple text message here, and but here I am going to create the message entity, object of message entity, and pass that object to the session variable. So let me create the session variable here. Let me accept the session here, request the HTTP session, session equal to, let me write that HTTP session equal to request dot get session here, and now I am going to create the object of the message class which we have created. Message equal to new message, and into that I am going to write the below message which I have just written, like user registered successfully, into the simple text. I am going to just copy below the text, just copy it and paste into the first parameter of the constructor, which is the message content. Second parameter of the constructor, which is the type, which is the success type of the message it is. Let me write like the success type of the message, and into the third parameter there is the bootstrap class, that is CSS bootstrap class, as you can see, which is the success for the green color type of the alert messages. So now I am going to set the value to the session, that is session dot set attribute. I am going to create the session attribute, that is session dot set attribute, the message attribute. I am going to create attribute named as a message, and I am going to pass that object of message to the session, and this session is going to be accepted into the accepted into the login.jsp page. Therefore I am going to send in response to login.jsp page. So and into that page only I am going to accept the session. I have to print the user registered successfully message. So for that purpose, let me send redirect our message to our response to the login.jsp page. And what you should do into the login.jsp page, let me tell you. Let me go to the login.jsp page. So here I have session created the session and message is sent to the session, and that session is going to be accepted onto the login.jsp page, as I have pass in response login.jsp pass response to the login.jsp page. So here you can see that into the login.jsp page, here I have to accept the session, that is I have to accept the message value from the session. I have to extract the message value from the session. So let me write the scriptlet tag here. Suppose let me add the Java code here, so into that expression, into that tags. So here I have to just accepted the session, that is session.get attribute. The mess attribute name is a message which we have set into the register servlet, and that I am going to store into the message type of the object. Message type of the object here also I am going to create message equal to, let me cast it as a message type. So there will be no error. Okay, message, and here below I am going to accept that I am going to extract the values from that message object which I have just accepted. First of all, let me check if message not equal to null. So there, because you have to check that, you can see. And into the paragraph tag, first of all, let me write that text. As you can see, into the expression tag I am going to print the value of that, print the message content. As you can see, into the paragraph tag, print the message content, message.get content, whatever the content that I got from that message. Let me close it here, and again I have to open that tag here. So here you can see that into the paragraph tag I have accepted the session and printed the message value to that our page. So let me run our program again, refresh our page, and let me register the new user again. So here I have to register the new user. Let me click on register, and as you can see, when I click on register, after registering, you can see that this is the message I got into the session. That is, you can see user registered successfully. That is the message after registering the, you can see that user into the database. So this, and that we got into the that we got from the session. So from the session we have extracted that value here. So let me quickly go to the bootstrap alert, bootstrap.com, and let me search for the bootstrap alert, and that message which is going to be print into the paragraph, that I am going to print into the alert type of the message. That, as you can see, this is the alert type of the messages. Just copy one div here, one alert, you can see alert primary I am going to copy. Just copy that, again go to the Eclipse IDE, and here into the instead of that paragraph I am going to paste that into here, into that and here into that alert I have to print the actual message content. So into the alert type of the container I am going to write the message dot get content, whatever the message, and here dynamically change the CSS class. I am going to add the dynamic value, that is that for we have created the field for the message dot get CSS class, and that CSS class also we have passed to the session while creating the you can see message session for the message attribute, message attribute. Okay, so now again let me go to this page, and let me register another user. Here I am going to register another user, and when I click on register button, let me change the email ID also. When I click on the register button, as you can see, the success type of the message, as you can see, the beautiful alert type of the message is going to be printed into our the login.jsp page. And here you can see that that alert type of the message should be gone once it will get displayed. So because that is, we have to remove the message attribute, we remove the session attribute from when we have extracted the value from the session. So here after I got the message here, and after I print the value of that message, I am going to remove the attribute of that session, that is session dot remove attribute by make use of the remove attribute method, and the session name was message MSG, and after successfully register, after once displaying, I am going to remove that from here. So let me, yes, it's gone. After this, after only once it will be displayed, and again next time it will be gone when we refresh the page. So let me register another user. As you can see, John Dewey, which is the user I am going to register. When I click on register button, as you can see, the message box is appeared and user registered successfully. And as soon as I refresh the page, you can see that a message is going to be disappear. That value of the message attribute is going to be disappear. This is for only once, that is alert like functionality we have created. So okay, so here you can see that in this way we have just created the alert message, a beautiful alert message, and log, you can see that